All right, the Mr. Big Evolution Pro in Portugal is over. Nathan Deasha is your victor, and he won a close battle against William Bonac. That might be a little bit controversial. I think some people believe Bonac should have won. I'm included in that group, but I don't want to take anything away from Nathan Deasha. He did look really good. He looked better in the last contest, and he punches his ticket to the Olympia. But as we know, Nathan has had a lot of trouble getting to the Olympia every year. And if you follow my channel, you know that I called him out on it last year. And he doesn't like to say exactly why he can't get to the Olympia. He's in the UK. For some reason, he has trouble getting a visa coming to the States. I said it was because he had a criminal record in the UK. He denies that. But this is going to be the third year that he's qualified. And hopefully he can get there because people want to see him on that stage. Now, first place, Nathan Deasha. Second place, William Bonac. Third place, Amorizak. I always have a problem with that guy's name. And the fourth place was Christian Walski. Christian Walski. Sorry, I wrote it down. Just want to get the names right. I'm terrible with names, especially the European names and the Middle Eastern names. I'm fucking horrible with that. All right, let's take a look at some picks. Let's see. Okay, this is obviously the fourth place winner, Christian Walski. And he looked good. This guy's got a great physique. He really does. I mean, he looks phenomenal. But you put him in a lineup with Nathan, who's as big as a house, and Bonac, who is one of the best in the world, and it's going to be rough. All right, let's look at some picks. I can't speak today. I like Ferdinando's page because he updates all the picks very well. Okay, so here is Nathan Deasha being victorious and getting 15 grand and stamping his ticket to the Olympia, hopefully. Now, when we look at the picks with Bonac, it's going to look a little surprising. And I think even Nathan was surprised because look at this reaction when they call him victorious. I mean, I don't think even he thought he was going to beat Bonac, right? Because Bonac was on. And I think this was probably very, very close. This was probably a 1-point decision. I know in prejudging, they had all three in the middle and trying to figure out who was going to win. They had Nathan in the middle. They had Bonac in the middle. They had Amir in the middle. But let's see. Now, here is Nathan in his posing routine. The guy looked better than he's looked in a long time. The guy definitely looked better than he did in his last contest. When he hits that ab thigh shot, I mean, his abs were really deep. His thighs are separated. He's full. He's big. His chest is a little bit more striated than last time. When he hits his back shots, that's when I was like, I would give it to Bonac because Bonac's back shots are just so detailed and so full. His hamstrings, his glutes, his lower back is so detailed. And we'll see when we actually look at Bonac, and you'll see what I mean. Now, he's obviously has a wider lat spread, but it's not like Bonac has a weak lat spread. Bonac has a tremendous lat spread. And here, see how deep his abs are in this shot? That's what I'm talking about. He was clearly better than he was last time. Whatever he did worked. So let's see. Now let's go look at Bonac. Now here's Bonac. The guy just has this great structure, compact, dense muscle. I know he doesn't have the size that Deasha has, but he certainly has the structure. He had the conditioning. When he hits his back shot, you'll see what I mean. He has deep striations in his chest. His muscle separation looked great. I think he looked better in the last contest he did, which he won. So here's what I mean by I thought he should win the back shots. I mean, his back is so detailed and so thick in that shot. You could see the striations in his glutes, his hamstrings, his lower back, and he looked phenomenal. And then when he does a real lat spread, it's a great real lat spread. I know Nathan is wider, but he's just as thick and hard. I don't know. I don't want to take anything away from Nathan, but okay. So here's the tinfoil conspiracy theory, right? Tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. Bonac already won. He goes to the Olympia. There were a couple of guys in the show that were supposed to be in it and weren't. Mike Crizzo wasn't in the show. Tabani, who was in the show, supposed to be in the show. He was not in this show, and he had already won a contest. So the conspiracy theory is that they want Nathan in that lineup because they want a stacked Olympia lineup, and Nathan is a fan favorite. People love him. They absolutely love him because when you watch him on an interview, he's very down to earth, with the exception of explaining exactly why he can't get to the States when he's qualified for the Olympia. And last year he tried, the year before he tried, and he keeps getting denied. I think the majority of people know it's because he had a criminal record in the UK. I mean, last time, if you want to go look at my video, last time I talked about it, he actually, I actually showed three different articles for three different arrests that he had. One was because of he had his gym open during COVID, so I was on his side during that. I mean, that one was bad. He got his ass whipped by the cops. But the other one was a drug arrest. I believe it was anabolic steroids. Another one was inciting violence arrest, if you will. But I'm glad he won because as even though I've had my differences with him in the past, I still want to see him on that stage. He's still an excellent bodybuilder and he deserves to be on that stage. So emotions aside, I really want to see him on the Olympia stage and I want to see how he does against this young blood. We have not seen Nathan Deasha on the Olympia stage in quite a while now, and he deserves to be there. He just hopefully he could get a visa and get there, right? Now we'll see. I don't know if he's going to go on to do the next show. He might. I mean, I think we're going to be surprised how many people do this Dubai show because it's 100 grand for number one for winning that show. So I think we're going to see a lot of guys jump in that show. But that being said, congratulations on Nathan Deasha. He's going to the Olympia. He gets a nice check for 15 grand. And like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends about Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. All right, I'm out. Peace.